Why hello there, Pen Warriors, and welcome to the new offshoot channel of Pen and Blade, where I'm going to be doing all of the drawing stuff so that Pen and Blade can focus on world building and tabletop RPGs and stuff like that. So first off, I want to always try to remember to tell you guys to grab your pen utensil of choice. I'm gonna have to come up with something snazzier than that so you can draw along. And in this, I'm gonna draw some characters in the style of well, not necessarily in his style, but this is though a style I'm being inspired by lately, is this RPG Tunes guy on Instagram, instagram.com/RPG Tunes or at RPG Tunes. I think his name's Niels. That's what it seems to say. It's got a cool cartoony style you can check out. And I asked y'all from the Cyber Nation to submit some NPCs for me to draw. So we got 5 of them here. And I'm really excited. You guys give a good amount of detail, so there should be a fun little thing. But I thought to warm up, we could start drawing different, because he has got this cartoony style. So I thought I'd start with just different, what are they called? Features, and just draw them out, and so I can have like a couple ideas to choose from. You know, so I think, you know, keep the shape like, and you know, no idea is a bad idea at this point. I'm just trying to do, you know what's interesting? When I was younger, I always wanted to draw like cartoony styles, and then I like kind of lost interest. But I never really mastered the cartoony style. And cartoony style, you can do a lot with it. You know, I guess what I should, let's define the cartoony style. I'm thinking of like using less, less lines, you know, like simplifying forms, using less lines, flattening images a little bit, stuff like that. Let's do 2 more eyes. So maybe, I don't really have any like female looking ones. Let's make the last 2 more feminine. So we made the top lash thicker and extended on the end to make it more feminine. And this one we could make it like bigger, more childlike, with the bigger pupil, and kind of stretched it out. That's also going to give that feminine vibe. So let's get these guys. Oops. Oh no. All right, whatever. I did it on the wrong layer. But let's go back here. It's all good. Let's work with what we got. And so on this channel, I'm going to do things a lot more impromptu. I'm not going to edit in the intros and stuff like that, because that adds a lot more production time. And I don't know, I just want to kind of make videos for fun like I used to in the beginning, but I also wanted to bring Pen and Blade to a new level of production value. So this was my solution to create Pen Warrior Academy. So noses. So these ones we can keep real simple, stuff like this. I'm actually going to go to his thing and use the noses that he draws as a reference. So, you know, you got the upturned one, kind of same one as this, but with a little crook in it. What else? We got something like that. We got, that was one I wouldn't normally do. So that's why it's nice to look at other people's to get ideas of things that you might not think of, you know? All right, I think we got a good amount. One that I might do on my own. This is my own little one that I just like to do. All right, cool. Let's just stick with that. Noses, mouths. And also the videos here are probably going to be longer, a little more rambly, like, not rambly, no, like everyone draw along. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little smirk. We got a smile. We got a frown. These ones I'm kind of just making up, but let's look at some of his. Just a little side one like that. Really simple stuff. No, keep it chill. Let's check some other ones. Oh, some more feminine ones. So this is cool. So like this, but then outlining the lips a little more lightly or with a thinner stroke. That's kind of neat. I like that. This one's actually on a male character, but a more feminine male character, like a sparkly bard. So I'll give him some lips like that. And he's got one where the teeth are like this. I love that. You know, like grinding or bearing the guy's teeth. So I think that's fine for the mouth. Chins. Let's keep moving down the head. And are we gonna do hair too? I think I need to. Do chins? Like, what are they? I guess that's just head shape. So let's not do chins. Let's do hair, I guess. And that might be the last one. And then we'll get into drawing individual NPCs. So one of the hairs, so let's draw a little circle and see how, just the basic shape. So this one I'm looking at, I'm going to use all reference because I am not, hair is not my strong suit. So that's something I'll work on this channel while I'm here. So I'm kind of just outlining it. So that's like braids. Like that. See? Cool. And then let's see what other hair. So this one, it's got a bandana on. And long hair. Long hair swooping down like that. And then just like the shoulders come down like that. Cool. Haha, one guy's just got how do I describe it? I don't describe it, I just draw it like that. Carrot hair, carrot head. You know what I'm saying? He's got his body turned sideways. So actually, you know what? Let's reference that a little bit. So here's the head. And the chest's over here. Something like that. I feel like I'm not getting anything right. Alright, that's good enough. Let's do 3 more hairs. And then we can get started. We're almost there. Here. So this one's pretty simple. Oops. With just that. And then we've got this girl with some hair like swooping over here. So what I'm looking at is just the basic shapes. And so the way you can draw along, you can obviously draw what I'm drawing. You could use references from another artist you like and look at the hairs they do, like go on Instagram or their ArtStation profile, and just draw the shapes of the hairs on the people. Here's a guy with luscious long hair. I'm not very good at that, so let's try to put the basic shape in. All right. And then it kind of fluffs out a little bit. All right, cool. I think we're ready to get started. We got all our cool little reference, whatever. All right, cool. So I'm going to start from the bottom. I made this doc and these all the some peeps from the Cyber Nation. We got 5 submissions of NPCs. So I'm going to start from the bottom to mix it up. And also I saw that this one has a reference, so that's nice to help out. So we've got a is from Anigamer. Hey, how you doing? Man, I haven't talked to everyone in a while. I know it's been a long time. Sorry, you guys. I miss all you guys, but I just been get too into chatting and stuff, and we've been working on a lot of stuff in the background. Rebranding, new logo, new website, new game plan. We're gonna be making tabletop RPG stuff. So anyways, but I can't be announcing too much stuff because we gotta, we gotta build some suspense for y'all. All right, so the first one, Anigamer's NPC is Avarok, the Orc Bard. Approximately 6'2", an insanely tall orc, about 230 pounds of muscle. He plays a lute and wears what can only be described as a jester-like outfit. His only weapon is his love, which he has defeated many monsters. So he's got weaponized love that he like shoots out of his lute, I guess. And then she sent an image of a representation of what he wears, which is a fluffy. So let's start drawing this guy. So he's got to be like his chest out with his heart, like bearing his heart strongly. Let's see, we don't know what he looks like, but he's a tall, strong orc, and he's got his lute. So I'm trying to simplify and just make the just draw like a really, like keep the arms, like see they're just sticks like that. And at this stage, find like a dramatic pose, a fun dramatic pose. So maybe he's down on one knee. Oh yeah, because it's love. See, that's what I've got to figure out. But he's got thick legs, so he's down on one knee, like. And I want to keep it pretty. Like, I don't know. I could do some foreshortening or whatever. Maybe his head's like looking down at his loot, or maybe he's like looking down, but his eyes are looking up bashfully. Oh yeah, look at him. He's going to be seducing you. I mean, normally you'd probably do multiple thumbnails, but I'm just having fun, so I'm probably going to work with this one. His only weapon is love, okay? And then we got to give him the Bard Jester outfit. So, and we got to make him look really buff. So let's see if I can do all of these things. I think his head's going to be a little different. So the eyes, I'm feeling like maybe, oh my gosh, maybe the fourth eye is this one. Like, but like really lovey, like looking up. Like. So let's place all the features just real quick, make sure it's all gonna work out. He's got to have really strong arms. And he's strumming his little lute. So, what is this guy's name again? Avarok, the Orc Bard. Alright. So, Avarok, when he destroys his enemies with love, like they're completely decimated. So, I want to really, like, I don't know. How do I make the love seem like powerful? Like, it's really like a powerful love beam is about to be unleashed. There's like energy building. I'm not sure I'll be able to pull that off. We'll see. We'll see. It might be a gentle, slow, slow and painful death. Maybe that's more his style. He kills you with heartbreak. Oof, that's horrible. What kind of hair are we going to choose for this guy? What if we gave him those, I feel like I'm taking a lot of liberties because you didn't say anything about hair. So I'm going to give him that cool, what's it called? The 2 braids. I'm glad we put those references down there because I would have never given him the 2 braids on my own. And I'm actually really digging it. So we got to make sure he's got the orcish vibe. The upturned nose maybe is a clear indicator. And then, so his head is looking way too big for his body. If we want him to look buff, we're going to need his head to be small compared to his body. I kind of just want to make his body bigger so his loot should also look small compared to his body. So see, now we're going, I think I'm going to make a new layer. And I'm just going to, we'll see how far we get. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Oh no, everything's ruined. Alright, whatever. So we'll just lower that and we'll deal with it. I don't know, man. I'm not focused here. It's okay, it's been a while. You guys just gotta forgive me and work with me here. Alright, so what if we make his head... Wait, we keep his head big? No, we can make his head much smaller. And again, I gotta keep it like cartoony to make sure, like keep just like really basic shapes, simple, clean, readable shapes. I feel like this is gonna be so helpful for if I'm doing like even more realistic stuff for the composition for that, because that's the heart of composition, is keeping things readable, as simple as possible to convey the message. I might be trying too hard with this, with the head pointing down pose, so let's just see, you know what I'm saying? Like, that looks nice. And it might be a lot easier for me to pull off because that angle is still a little tricky. So I'm going to work with myself. But I'll tilt the head. There we go. Tilt the head sideways. A little. Even a little more. Okay. Cool. And then, all right, let's just move along with this one, with this layout. So in the next step, I'll lower this and I'll delete the section behind here. I'll erase it. Oops. And I'll just doodle over it and we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It might not be great. Sorry, Anigamer. This channel is going to be pretty experimental. I'm actually going to make sure that I don't put pressure on myself to make really concise or whatever videos, because then it'll just, I won't post videos. You know what I'm saying? So if this sucks to you, you know, just follow Pen and Blade. But if it doesn't suck to you, then leave a comment and let me know what other videos to make, because I really like just working off people's ideas. It makes it so that when I don't have to think about it too much. I'm just like, all right, I feel like drawing now. Like, oh, that's a cool idea. Sure, yeah, I'll try to draw that. Maybe it'll suck. We'll see. I'm hoping by taking this fun attitude, I'm going to get better quicker. You know what I mean? That's the plan anyways. All right, so we're about to draw over this. Great. So we're going to use these. Okay, let's get the head shape. So what I'm going to try to do now is just kind of work with shapes that I think are fun. I kind of have a decent idea of the anatomy of things. So, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's cartoony. Let's give him like this big jaw, you know, because he's an orc. And already I'm not loving this shape for some reason. Let's just work with it. It's a little too complicated. Right? Man, why isn't this coming along a lot easier? This is supposed to be easy. Right? So what makes art hard? That's interesting. Maybe I'm focusing too hard. Let me just start like doodling and having fun. So what makes art hard? I think part of it is hand-eye coordination. And then the other half would be like brain. Like, if your hand is perfectly coordinated to your eyes, then would your brain like have the image so clear that your hand would just be like, all right, yeah, do that. So I feel like those are the two main parts, but let me know if I'm wrong. What am I drawing? These are the worst drawings I've ever drawn in my life. No, there's definitely been worse. So one of the other things I'm going to try to go back to on this channel is the idea, and it's not like this is gone in Pen and Blade, but I definitely am going to edit the videos to try to make them as, you know, as concise and stuff as possible, is that like just showing the process, learning in public, and like when I mess up, then it's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Or if I make a sucky drawing, like, okay, not every drawing on this channel will be good. Oh yeah, I wanted to give him that long glorious hair. Oh no, I need it. Okay. So I'm going to assume, see, his head should probably be smaller compared to his body. What if I just make his muscles even bigger? So he's got like one. Oh yeah, I'm going to try to keep it simple. I got to keep it pretty simple. So is that going to make him look large enough? I think so. Yeah, he's just also got a big head. Cool. So I'm trying to simplify all these forms. I'm keeping them kind of true to, I don't know, to accurate, semi-accurate, what's it called? Anatomy. So how many of you guys knew, what is this? There's this insect beetle on my floor, but I can't stop the video, so I guess I'm just gonna let it walk around on the floor. If I stop the video, I have to edit. See, that's the other thing. I want to just post this without having to edit it. So what's this guy's name? Avarock. Oh, because he loves to rock, duh. And then obviously he's got little hearts on his bracelet because he's all about the love, baby. Peace and love. There's bugs everywhere. They love Avarock. Maybe he's got like some butterflies. Yeah, he's definitely got some butterflies around him. This butterfly is flying way too straight up. Way too straight up, Mr. Butterfly. I'm throwing off my whole composition. This one too. I suck at drawing butterflies. I want my butterflies to be beautiful and whimsical. And I'm proud to be butterflies. Not just some. Stop crawling around, you crazy beetle. You're not a cockroach, so I'm not like freaking out. You need to go the way, like, you know, elsewhere. Cool. Butterflies. It's more like it. Don't worry about them too much. Cool. And then, yay, this is starting to come along, thank God. You know, we were worried there for a second. No, we weren't. When we were worried, it was getting all stiff and not fun. Now that we relaxed, it's getting fun again. So one thing I like to do with the hands is think about the cushion of the little finger. So you got the hand here, like that, and there's like a cushion here. So sometimes that is the first thing I try to think of. Where's these two? There's 1 unit and there's 2 unit. If you find those two, then sticking the rest of the guys in there is not too bad. And kind of keep in mind that they're all coming from the center, so they should splay out a little bit if they're going to splay in any direction. That makes sense. So this comes here, and then that's one piece. So there's that little piece I was talking about, and then the other piece is back here somewhere. Maybe you see the thumb up there. And then, let's say this one would come out. I don't know, that might be too complicated for this cartoony drawing. And I don't think I'm quite, maybe. Yeah, sure, whatever, let's leave it. I like how his hand is gigantic. So we're creating a scale. And I want this to be a more elegant shape. Because he's an elegant dude. You know what I'm saying? Not sure if I pulled it off, but I tried. And trying is 2/3 of the battle. Unless it's a real battle. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. If it's a real battle and you try but you fail, yeah. If you don't try, then you're probably really going to fail. Unless you highly outmatched your enemy. But even so, if they try really hard, yep, I'm going to stick with my statement. Trying is exactly 2/3 of the battle. So he's not wearing a shirt. Oh, he is wearing. Oh my goodness, his jester outfit. Oh wow, I've got some work to do. So I've got to give him this hat. I don't know if I'm going to give him the braids. We'll see. I'm going to pull off this hat though. It's supposed to be coming down over his ear, though I love the ear that I've drawn. I might have to slay that baby. Oh no, in the little, here, we can move the butterfly over. Get out of here. Run, butterfly, run. You gotta get out of here, save yourself. Alright. Bye, butterfly. Alright, cool. So, what's going on here with this hat? It's got this little doo-doo-doo. And it flips over here. And it's got these two big old feathers. So let's move these guys down. Make lots of room for the feathers. Feather caps, cap feathers. Mine looks a little more Native American than I mean not like East Indian. It's so funny because, you know, that's Indian, and I always say Native American because I'm like, Wasn't that just, but then some Indians or Native Americans call themselves Indians. So, but then I literally just meant to say Indians and I said Native Americans. I think because I think about, or I've been learning and thinking about Native Americans more than Indians. All right. So that was a lovely little tangent. So let's stick with that. It doesn't look perfect. I don't really know what would fix it, though. That's why I'm thinking of just cutting my losses, maybe tightening it up right here. All right, I think that's a little better. That's going to have to do. And then for his outfit, he's supposed to have a frilly thingy. Do they call it kill? Oh, kill your darlings. I was like, do they call it kill your babies? When you, have you guys heard that? Where you're supposed to like when you create something you really like don't be afraid to just trash it and start over. And that's calling kill your darlings, or just delete some like really nice drawing you did because the composition's not working and you just have to start. You made a really beautiful face. You just gotta start over from scratch. So you shouldn't be attached to any of your work. So I really liked the, I like the body and the neck that had come up. This one I don't really like, so I should just kill it. And you got to make it more wavy over here and less wavy towards the middle to imply perspective. So I was being lazy, so let's be a little more focused. And the waves get bigger. It comes into the middle. And then we get these things going like that. It's not perfect, but it's gorgeous. It's not perfect, but it's better than perfect. Oh man, how are we going to show off his rippling muscles with these big old... Can I give him a sleeveless one? Or what if he had one arm? Because he's got to show off his rippling muscles. I'm sorry, Anigamer. I'm taking some liberties here. Or can we say it got like ripped off in a recent battle? I just made this whole speech about killing your darlings. I'm like, yeah, I'm not redrawing that arm. That looks pretty good. We're gonna stick with that. Plus, then it might not show off his neat little bracelet as well. Okay. Cool, bro. That is fantasmic. I feel like I shouldn't say that because it's mine, but I'm actually digging it. I mean, because I drew it. I feel like, you know what? No. I'm in other areas, aspects in life, I try to be like, you know what? You should treat yourself as fairly as you treat anyone else. Like, you don't have to treat yourself better or worse. Just the same. So if someone else drew this, I'd be like, dude, that's pretty good. Dang. So I'm going to say that to myself. And then be like, thank God. So I'll be a little humble about it. A little humble. And then I'm going to draw these puffy old pants. Oh, wow. These pants are puffy. Ooh, he's rocking. I feel like he's got that rock star vibe. Okay. And then we've got the shoes, which look like, I'm just going to use the reference for that too. And keep them pretty simple. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be drawing like 5 more of these. This is going to be the craziest, longest thing ever. I think I have a feeling. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just draw this one and this one. Then I'll have stuff to draw every day. That'd be fun. I'm going to keep it chill. I might draw one every day. Or I'll try to draw one every day, but I'm going to, or maybe more than one. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because that's what the new spirit of this, you know, we're keeping it cash. I'm gonna start trying to live stream more often, you know, if I'm just like chilling around drawing, not doing anything, be like, yeah, why not live stream? So, Pen Warrior Academy. And you guys help me out, help me with the logo. No one wants to do the logo? I'll just write a PA. But that'd be lame. Whoa, cool. Oops, I don't like this back foot. Why don't I like the back foot? I feel like if I have to do 5 more, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna. Oh well, it's fine. It's good enough. I think I'm gonna learn more if I take my time. It's a little more foreshortening, but then I'm losing a little bit of the cleanliness. Like it's easier to read if the leg is actually even more. So what if we do the other way and I push it even more? Yeah, I think that's actually reading much better. And then I just take away the foreshortening here, so it doesn't look like it's foreshortened. Now we're gonna lose a little bit, but you know, that's another kill your darlings thing where I was like, oh, I thought that looked all right, but we don't need it to look all right. Just, it's nicer if it reads more easily than have just like a couple folds that look all right. I should be able to draw it again, right? I think that's one of the other things about killing your darlings that makes it a, you know, like an interesting and important concept to consider and practice, at least at times. And I think in general is because, now I'm going to forget what I was about to say. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what are all the reasons. 1, it makes you, you know, work to do things better. 2, you should be able to do it again. So if you kill your darling, you should be able to just recreate it. And if you can't, so this was what I was going to say. It kind of suggests that there's a fear or a lack of confidence in your own ability to do something again. Or else you'd be like, yeah, just draw it again. Or maybe you spent a lot of time on it. And you're like, oh, but that time's wasted. But I think that time, you know, you've spent it learning. So it's not wasted. And if you know if you can't do it again, and that's what you're worried about, well, the best thing to do is to do it, make yourself do it again, so that you can get better. I want to make this foot better. See there, that foot looked okay, but let's kill my darling and kill my. I don't like to say that anymore. I'm done saying that. Let's kill my darling. This is sick. Yeah, he doesn't work, so he's gonna need like 200 something pounds. He's gonna need big old feet to carry his butt, his body, and then we can get rid of the layer underneath. Yay! So it'd be cool to like ink and color this. I might even go all the way and do that because why not? Is that what I feel like doing right now? It's a little late. I'm a little tired, but the coloring is fun. I don't know if I want to ink the whole thing. Maybe I'll just ink the face to try it out. And also it's kind of good to come back and look at stuff later, because then I'll be like, what is wrong with those pants? Which is how I already feel, but you know, whatever. That's where a little better construction, like where's his body coming from? His body should be like here. This should probably be like down there. So okay. Let's kill our darling. And I like that this will be hanging down a little bit further. I've made it really flat, so I might want to curve that a little more, but let's see what's going on here. So what else can we chat about? I don't want to start talking about new updates because I'm not supposed to. Gotta be careful about announcements. But we are basically transitioning into the realm of tabletop role-playing game publishing, but really from the perspective of we're all about world building, and that's just one of the coolest realms in which to do world building. Well, what is this bro wearing? I think it's gonna be like this. Like that. So world building, fantasy world building, and that could be world building of all kinds, but we're going to focus on fantasy to start with. Actually, I kind of like that. It's a little crazy. There's definitely no room for his knee. Now we fixed his upper body. Oh goodness, we just need to fix all his legs. Kill the darlings? Kill the darlings. I said I'd stop saying that, but let's duplicate the darlings first. And then we're gonna make it small. Oh, Lord. You know what I could do though, and this might actually be, because I could draw that again, but also this might help just with the positioning. Something like that feels about right. And then on this side, same level, how far back? So the leg's gonna come down. And then we just kind of connect the dots. A little further. What do you guys think? A little closer? Okay. Good idea. Even closer, really? Alright. If you say so, let's try it. Give it a shot. Better be right, though. You better not be wasting my time. My time is worth more than mithril. Alright. Let's keep the shapes simple. And just make sure they work. So no, you guys were right. I should have even brought it closer. And then what's this? Should I just make the boots bigger? On this side too. Yeah, that's creeping me out. I think I'm gonna do a little foreshortening. I'm gonna kill this dude. There's gotta be another name. Alright, we're gonna make a new pen and blade name for this. This is called Slay. How does it say, like slay your servant or something? But I'm like, that's pretty bad too, man. Slay your servant. That's kind of good. It looks a little wonky. I feel like to balance it. See, I rarely ever just sit here and work like really patiently trying to fix it over and over. This is why I pray to God you guys are just following along, because you don't want to watch this for this long. This is crazy. This is low quality content. What is wrong with you? Why would you spend your time on this low quality content? How far are we into this video? I don't even know why I'm spending my time doing my own life. Alright, now I love this. This is the best. This is le best. Le beast? Okay. Alright. There's always a point in the video when, like, if you talk to yourself long enough, you start to forget what is real. You know what I'm saying? Try it. My heart says, yes, just do this. Thanks, heart. I was starting to trip out. Okay. Keep the lines smooth and flowing. Let's get our little back foot looking hot. I can't play music while I'm doing this, can I? It'll be like copyright infringement. But I'm not monetizing it, so can I set music? I'm just gonna have like most gangsta hip hop music playing ever. Nah. Let's just keep it chill. You guys can play your own soundtrack. Or I might play some lo-fi beats, you know, but that can be kind of like, I don't want to get you down if you're in a hyped up mood. You know, if you're trying to get turned up for your Saturday night game. You know, you're playing the bard and you're just like, oh man, I gotta get turned up. We're gonna get tore up at this game. We're gonna be slaying like fairies and stuff. Look at this. Why does he have butterflies? No, that's too many butterflies. That kind of implies he has butterfly power. If there's two butterflies, then perhaps they're just attracted by his love. By the power of his love and the magnetism of the joy in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And you guys, the next NPCs I might not put this much time and effort into. I just might not, so I don't want to like set a precedent. So I'm sorry in advance. I was just thinking, like, wait a minute. If I do all this with this one, then we're going to have to do it with everyone. And I'm like, nah, there are no rules. I am firmly opposing any constraints on what I got to do with these drawings. Isn't that good enough? This guy's a little bit of an outlier. I want like a big one, maybe in the background. That's powerful. So he's got this power of love. I don't think I'm feeling like coloring it in. I think I'm going to keep this black and white. But you know what I might do? Let's play around with what I could do with just black and white, but by adding... So I'm going to go to like an inking thing. And then go like a lighter gray. Oof. And then what would I make like his hat or something, like certain parts. Let's just try shading them in a little bit. Maybe the shirt. Do we have any color info on the plays a lute, jester-like outfit, 230 pounds of muscle, love? Okay. So we're pretty good. I didn't really miss anything in particular. Well, let's see if I color it in. Will this be better? Will that add a lot of quality for a low amount of effort? Extra effort? I don't know why I don't want to put a lot of extra effort. Okay, well, I'm pretty tired. And also there's other things that I should work on, like getting the new website up. And, you know, all this social media and rebranding and all that stuff. But it's important, even vital, to have fun. Cool. How's this looking with the extra touches? Yeah, I mean, we can toggle it on and off and see how much of a difference it makes. And now we kind of lowered it, so it's a little, yeah, like that. So let's move this guy over. Oh yeah, I really think that does make a difference. I wonder if I want to add a little, like as if there's a shadow, but no, then I set a precedent of adding shadow everywhere, which could be cool. Let's give it a little chance. We don't have to be worried about it. This is basically like outline plus a shadow tone. I'm wondering if this adds too much. Now I'm defining a lot of planes and stuff. Like that plane, do I define it? And it's really standing out because I've only got 2 tones. No, I don't think I do. In which case, do I just leave it like that? So I don't think I'm going to go the shadow route. If anything, I'll add a 3rd tone for like details or something like that. Let's go ahead and try it. And then we'll probably wrap this up. So here's a little darker. I wonder if that should be darker too, the whole shirt. Or maybe the frills? Dark frills? Like maybe they're dark, like a reddish color? That does seem to help bring the face more contrast, but it's a little strong. Yeah, I think I just want to use the dark one for lighter accents. And I think this one I want to bring back to the light, actually. So just a couple little accents with the dark. You know what we could do with the dark? Put it right there. Perfect. Just bring that accent right up in there. And I think that is it. Anigamer, I hope you're more or less satisfied with your NPC, Mr. Avarok the Bard. Let's do that a little more smoothly. Let's see what we can get out here. Avarok. And of course, the O is a heart. Wait, let's just do a regular C. The make this a little smaller. The orc, bard, the orc, bard, the orc, that's gonna have to do, but we're gonna make that deal a little bit. There we go. All right, there he is. That's my rendition of Avarok the Orc Bard as described by Anigamer. And we are rocking hard. Welcome to the future. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. I still think I'm going to say peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone. I've been saying that since the beginning days. That's going to tie all the channels together. That summarizes how I feel. So... I am Avarok and I could love a rock because I am the greatest lover in the world. Oh man, I should have thought about this. I'm not going to edit this. So I was pretty much going for a Don Juan DeMarco type song, but with Avarok, and it failed miserably. Until next time, peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.